Greetings, Commanders. My name is FailureToReport, and it is happening. So, if you haven't heard, which you probably have by now, originally I wanted to do a holiday event for Elite Dangerous where we were going to go out into the deep dark of space and try to help people get the Guardian tech unlocked, as well as maybe doing some mining for people who are kind of short on credits, whatever. The idea was I wanted to do something with the channel because 2020 was a really inactive year for me, aside from also being just a real shit show of a year. But unfortunately, things didn't work out. For Christmas, we wanted to get all the kids new computers, and the oldest was going to get my hand-me-down computer. So originally, I'd wiped everything off of that, expecting my new rig to get here in time for the holidays. That didn't happen. I was like, okay, no problem. I could just reinstall Elite on this, and I'll make it work, right? It is my old computer after all. And then the motherboard died. So that didn't happen. Well, new rig's here. Everything seems to be set up. I've got most of my keybinds back the way I want them. So we're doing it. This weekend, Saturday, on the 9th at, let's say, start getting together at 7 p.m. Eastern. We're going to try to take everybody out into the deep dark, go out there, get some fucking stuff unlocked for everybody. Ideally, everybody is going to be getting there at around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but knowing how these events usually go, I'm assuming some people are going to need to either head out there and get to the meeting point or, whatever. Something always happens where people are kind of straggling in late. So I'm going to say official kickoff is going to be probably around 8, but try to be there at 7. Now, if you're newer to Elite and you have a pretty basic starter ship like a Sidewinder or something like that, if you don't know, the Guardian tech is way, way out there. But thankfully, we've got a couple people in the channel who have volunteered their carriers to transport everybody, so that is no longer a concern. What you're going to want to do is head to the meeting point system, which I can't for the life of me remember what it was specifically, but it will absolutely be in the description. It'll be the first thing, and I'll also pin it as a top comment. All you got to do is make your way there. The meeting point system is near the initial starting zones, systems. So it won't be that far to get to. So having anything like in terms of like long jump range should not be an issue. What you do need to bring though is a ship that has an SRV bay. You absolutely have to have a Scarab in order to do Guardian tech. Because what you're going to be doing is we'll be going out to the Guardian sites, landing, and then scanning stuff, picking stuff up, all that. So absolutely make sure you have an SRV bay in your vehicle. Whatever ship you want to bring, that's not a problem. We've got space in the carriers, but you have to have an SRV or else you are going to be spectating. So with that, I will see you all Saturday. Thank you so much for listening. If you have questions, please do ask in the comments. I'm going to be paying attention to this video especially, so I will do my best to answer them. Unfortunately, I was hoping to do this event over the holiday, and I assumed that Frontier was going to have a sale, but I guess they didn't because they had just had one when they went free on Epic Game Store. But if you are interested in Elite Dangerous, it's definitely a game I think is worth getting into. Odyssey looks pretty promising. I don't want to get hyped yet because we all know how that works out. However, for the price, Elite Dangerous is definitely a really good game for what it offers, right? Space games in general are just kind of always grindy. They're always kind of repetitive, but the difference between Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen is the foundation of the game is rock solid. I can go out and do any activity in the entire game and log out whenever I want, and I will log right back in where I was. No having to constantly start at a spaceport. I never have to worry about the servers going down. I can literally leave the game running for 24 hours and nothing will happen. It's the exact opposite of Star Citizen. If Star Citizen is all pretty flash, all show and no go, then Elite Dangerous is all go and pretty underwhelming show. The game's not terrible to look at, but it just doesn't have that graphical wow factor that Star Citizen has. But it runs, and it runs properly, and it has multiple game loops. It has multiple sub loops in those game loops. It's a fleshed out game that just isn't as pretty as Star Citizen. I'll give Star Citizen that. It definitely wins in the looks category, but outside of that, So if you enjoy Star Citizen and you've never tried Elite Dangerous, I strongly encourage you to give it a go. For the price, it's probably worth it. And let's be real, Star Citizen isn't about to suddenly become a complete functioning game in the time that it would take you to try Elite Dangerous and see if you like it. So, again, I will see you guys Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The meeting point will be in the description as well as the top pinned comment, so you literally shouldn't be able to miss it.